Now, when it comes, there are, I think, when I go through an article, for example, or when I go to any website, when I go through certain subject, I get the particular advertisement on that particular subject.
Right, exactly. So this is called contextual advertising. So you have an option that while you are advertising as an advertiser, you can tell Google that I want to advertise in Dubai, for example, and all the websites that are relevant to sports.
Okay.
For example, I'm dealing in sports equipment, and I just want to target all the websites that are about a specific sport. For example,
now you have a particular product to sell in the market, in Dubai market, and you want to advertise those products in certain website which are talking about that particular things. For example, I have a cricket bat company. I want to sell my cricket bats. I want to promote it across Dubai. For example, I will be advertising into the site where they are talking about the cricket and sports.
Exactly.
And for example, in the Gulf News sports page, it comes. In Gulf Times, sports page, it may come. There will be classifieds for the cricket items where in Dubai, there my ad will come. Likewise, wherever, that is called contextual advertisement. These contextual advertisement meant that whenever you are giving a display advertisement, or these are called GDN, Google Display Network Partners, GDN. When you do the GDN, what happens is Google chooses those partners who are partnered with Google, who are showing their content and distributing the content across the globe, especially in the particular area, region.
Yes. And Google, by the way, have more than 3 million display partners. Right.
And even targeting channels. See, for example, when we talk about social media in terms of Facebook also, Facebook will give you advertisement of the things which you are normally search for.
Right. Yeah, this is based on your behavior.
Your actual online behavior. People are having two kind of behaviors now. One is our real behaviors, and one is
online behaviors.
Online behaviors.
Right.
So when you search, for example, one of my friends was telling it jokingly, man, I'm seeing all this kind of advertisement which is not very good. I see, you search for those things. That is why your Facebooks know that you are searching for certain things.
Exactly.
And it shows. Even that when you are using free Gmail, okay, you are when you are using the free Gmail accounts, what happens is the content of the emails are scanned, and those based on those contents you see the advertisements. Top, left, right, and center.
Based on the behavior, based on what you are talking about, what you are actually interested in.
Even the email contents are are matching.
Right.
And that's why you are always when you are online, you are totally lost your country.
Yeah, so
you are exposed to the world. So whenever, always keep a good character in yourself, and even though you don't ever feel that whatever I am searching, whatever I am doing, nobody is seeing. The uncle is watching always. Uncle is always watching. It was there in the newspaper yesterday. They were talking about a certain government, Sri Lankan government, and stopped Facebook and WhatsApp and all the social media because it spreads a lot of rumors about all these unwanted things. Likewise, you are always under a watch. Under watch. That means you will be watched by someone who are controlling all these things. Then you are exposed, so you have to be very careful on those things.
And even when it comes to the same thing, like for example, the targeted advertising through display advertising, for example, this is possible. Like we don't want to target people based on the context or the page they are visiting. Again, we want to target only men, for example. Again, the men, for example, who are from 25 to 55, and also they have interest in luxury clothing, for example. This is possible.
Yeah.
We can target that particular segment.
Yeah. And one thing, when you talk target, there is another easy word which is retargeting.
Yes, but retargeting is a bit different.
Yeah.
So retargeting is something when it comes to, like sometimes what happens, let's say you visited booking.com or you visited souk.com, and then you look for some item.
There is no more souk, now it is
Amazon. Okay, exactly. So Amazon.ae is there.
Yeah.
So let's say you visiting Amazon.ae or
I say for example, I visit Emirates.com or AirIndiaExpress.in or Jet Airways or whatever, I go and book a ticket. But I don't book actually.
Yeah, sometimes,
I just go and search for the pricing. If the price doesn't match, I just come out of the site. But when I go next time, searching for something related to this airline or ticketing, I see the ad of Jet Airways
Yeah.
or whatever you call it.
Sometimes we are
Emirates.
not even searching about those things, but whatever the website you visit is basically showing those ads.
Yes.
So basically, the system knows that you have been to that particular
That means he's
website.
following me.
Exactly. They know like you visited us.
He's
but-
retargeting again
but,
and again.
But you didn't make a purchase. You didn't completed your
But still.
checkout process, right?
And that means, retargeting is useful for a business. If someone comes to your website and he finds your products are interesting, services are interesting, but he doesn't make any decision on that. But next time when you go online, he will be seeing your websites because you are following him up. That means if you have any offer, it will be showing the display of your offers.
Right.
So he will think about, oh, this company is always there. Wherever I go, it's following me. That he does not know it is a remarketing. He knows that, they are always, asking me to come and buy this thing.
Right. But sometimes it bothers as well, right? If
Now,
we
all
do
the advertisement in the world are bothering.
No. Sometimes some people actually make a mistake. Actually,
By
we need
going
a
to that
strategy
side.
for that, right? So if you are using remarketing, it's good whenever you have some offer and remind your people for a couple of days, for example.
Okay,
But sometimes what happens, I will not name that hotel, but I was staying in Abu Dhabi, for example, for 3 nights. I booked the hotel already, right? I'm staying in your hotel. And now you keep showing me the ads to book this hotel now again and again. So that's something that bothers.
It could be a reason that you will be retain a customer for them.
No.
Next time when you go for the hotel.
No, this can be customized. By the way, this is something that we can customize our remarketing. So
Particular days.
if you know that people who already made a product, who already made a purchase, right? So we can show them something supporting products, for example, some other relevant stuff, for example.
If you have a birthday coming up, or if you have kind of any other services are available.
Yeah, like for example,
you.
if I'm staying in a particular hotel in Abu Dhabi, right? So they can talk about the restaurants available within that restaurant, the activities that we can do over there, the things to do in Abu Dhabi, for example. But it's not something that you keep showing me the same thing that, oh,
Maybe that
book my hotel.
optimized, the way of optimization on the advertisement are not properly
So
done.
that's the problem.
It's not only doing it. See, the important thing what he says is not only just doing it. Optimize it and do the best result, and without annoying, without bothering your customer is very important. So we have to take a strategy on that. That is why the digital marketing strategy planning is very important.
Right.
When you have a product, for example, if someone comes to my website and I show them what is have, and he already purchased, he became my customer, and he spent a lot of time on that. Then after 1 week, for example, he may see my ads. Okay, then you should not be followed by me unnecessarily, and you should have a proper strategy for that. Okay. Thank you so much for watching the show. If you really like the show, please subscribe us to get more updates and press the bell button to get the notifications.